Good evening. We've been talking about the Trinity, how it has to do with the letter Aleph. Aleph equal מי אני, who I am,
Who am I?
who am I, equal מסווה. מסווה, it's a mask that when Moshe, his face was shining too much when he came back from the Sinai,
Mount Sinai.
from the mountain, he have to put a mask so the children of Israel can get close to him because they were afraid of the light. It means it is a light, let's say godliness light, that people cannot observe too much. And this light of the Aleph is just everything is one. And how everything is one, the mind cannot support it. It's too complicated. So we put a mask. It's mean a mask, something that do a tzimtzum. How you say tzimtzum?
Constriction.
Constriction of the two. It means we put detail how really the things are built in this letter Aleph, in this existence of who we are in this Trinity. All right, so we'll try to get more deep about this Trinity.
Deeper.
When I was working, do my research about Mashiach, I've been sitting many years with a computer and with a Gematiot, with thousands and thousands of Gematiot, and try to analyze who is who in all the concept of Mashiach, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben Yosef, the Eliyahu Hanavi, the priest, the Kohen Tzedek, who is who, how it works, all this, how all these things is organized together.
The relation between them.
What is the relation between all this concept? How they work together?
Aspects.
So I could not get to a solution, because if I will say that this is this, I have it didn't work with something else. How you say stira?
Contradiction.
It was a contradiction with something else that I knew that this is supposed to be this, etc. So I try to adjust the thing. Let's say that this is here and this is here, so I have another problem, etc. So I've been working years, try to find the solution.
The matrix.
What is the matrix of all these things? Where is everybody in this picture? Who is who? Like in Purim, like in the masquerade of Purim, Moshe, he didn't know that his face shining. It means that he got to the level of Ad Lo Yada of Purim. You drink wine until you don't know. Very high level until you don't know the difference between the blessing Mordechai and the curse Aman.
High level of consciousness.
They have the same gematria, so it is a lot of work to realize really what, in Purim we put masquerade, like Moshe put a mask, in Purim we put masquerade. So now the problem to understand who is really Achashverosh, who is hiding behind Achashverosh, who is Haman, who is Mordechai, who is Vashti, who is Esther. Vashti equal to time Mashiach. Haman is hanging on the tree, so maybe Haman have to do with Mashiach, son of Yosef. And Mordechai riding on the horse, supposed to be the donkey in this story, etc. So you have all kind of elements, you don't know who is who. So what is the solution of all this? So really, when I find only when I find the solution, what I will show it now, it was not anymore a
Contradictions.
contradiction between all the different aspects of Mashiach, because there are different things said from our sages, said in the Torah about Mashiach, and you find all kind of contradiction. It's not work. So only when I find this phase that I'm going to show you, everything work together. It means we find the solution for all the concept of Mashiach. Alright, so we have the letter Aleph that equal this masveh. It means we try to get into detail what we have here. So like we say, we have the father, the son, and the woman, the rab,
The mother.
the mother, what is the rabbi, the disciple, and here's the father, the wisdom of the disciple that make his rabbi pregnant. So, the rabbi is Yaakov. How I know? Esav said to Yaakov, יש לי רב, I have a rabbi, my brother, יש לי רב אחי. אחי it means my brother. It means you Yaakov, you are my rabbi. יש לי רב equal תלמיד חכם, a wise disciple. תלמיד is like a son, חכם it's like a father.
Talmud is a student.
Yeah, Talmid is a student, is like a son, yes, right? Our sages says that the devil, when he appeared to Yaakov, when he was fighting with the angel of Esav, he appeared with him, his appearance like as a Talmid Chacham, like a wise disciple, right? So Esav is a Talmid, is a disciple, and Yaakov is a rabbi. Now, from another point of view, you can say that Yitzchak is the rabbi of Yaakov because Yitzchak is his father. Is the rabbi of Esav because Yitzchak, like Esav, and Esav is his son. So a father to a son is like a rabbi to a teacher. So really, here the solution is that we say that Yaakov really appear in the face of Yitzchak. It means the rectification of Yaakov is to become Yitzchak. Like he says that Yaakov lived in the land of Yitzchak, בארץ מגורי אביו. Magor it means fear. Fear is related to Yitzchak, פחד Yitzchak, the fear that we laugh, that is Yitzchak. Alright, so Yaakov, his rectification is to become Yitzchak. It means to have like a body of Yitzchak. Then like Yitzchak, he really will be able more to teach Esav of Yaakov, because Yaakov don't like Esav so much. And the rectification of Esav, is to become Avraham. It's like the priest. Esav is a bad guy. Avraham, he was like Esav. Before he revealed God, he was like a no Jewish person. He revealed God, and then he became Avraham. It means the rectification of Esav is to become Avraham, and then he have all the power of really publishing God in all the world, to be able to fight against all the world, to be unique in all the world. You must have powers that only Esav have. It means if the evil force of Esav will be served for good, Esav can become like Eliyahu Hanavi. Avraham was blessing, God blessing Avraham Bakol. Bakol equal Eliyahu. Alright?
Where is Ishmael?
We didn't get to Ishmael yet.
Okay.
Alright, so we can say that can write this like this, that Yitzchak inside is Yaakov, and Avraham, the inside of Avraham is Esav. So now when Yaakov become Yitzchak and Esav become Avraham, it's much better relationship between Yitzchak and Avraham in revealed world, in consciousness world, because Yitzchak, they go together. They go together to the sacrifice, and they even agree about וילכו שניהם יחדיו, they go together, have the economy of Yeshu. The main thing that we have to be agree about Yeshu, it's between the relation between Yitzchak like the rabbi and Avraham like the disciple. Avraham it's like the priest. Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov it's like the priest, the Levi, and the Israel. Alright? So this was, now we go more deep to this. Really, we have here two families that one of them have to be a closing to the other family. We have the family of Yitzchak, that his wife is Rivka, the son is Yaakov, and Esav. Now we have the family of Avraham, that his wife is Sarah, and they have two sons, Yitzchak and Ishmael. Now we have the full picture of the Aleph in a way that Esav, soul of Esav with a clothing like his wife, he took a wife from Ishmael, he was married, his wife it's like his body. Esav with appearance of Ishmael. Ishmael is related to the priest in Kabbalah. It's like Avraham. He was the Ishmael Kohen Gadol. And when Ishmael will be rectified, he really represents the king, the crown of priest, of the priest. All right. So Ishmael came here instead of priest. Now, because Ishmael is not yet rectified, so we call it Esav in appearance of Avraham. This is what we call it, like we said before. So, but really, in the future, this will be Esav with Ishmael. It means the more low level of that represents the body is Esav with the appearance of Ishmael. Alright, so now we can understand only when we have this face we will be able to understand all kind of things that the Torah said. For example, it is not written that Yitzchak is the father of Yaakov. It is written that Yaakov, when he talk about his father, he say Avi Avraham, my father Avraham, and the fear of Yitzchak. Elokei, the God of my father Avraham, and the fear of Yitzchak. In two places, Avraham, compared to Yaakov, is called father. So Avraham is the father of Yaakov, because Yaakov is Yitzchak. When Yaakov meet Rachel, he says that he is a brother of her father. Rivka, she is a brother of her father, of Lavan. Not Yaakov. It means Yaakov is Rivka. Rivka said, קצתי בחיי. which means when she's tired of the bad woman that Esav married with her, she say, I'm tired of I cannot live anymore. One of the secrets of the name Yitzchak is Ketz Chai. Ketz Chai is the letter of Yitzchak. Ketz represents Mashiach ben David, Chai represents Mashiach, son of Yosef. Ketz Chai is we have here Ketz Chai. It's like Rivka said that she is Yitzchak. Ketz, it's like to be dead, Chai, it's like to be alive. Both together. Right? About Yaakov, the Torah said, Vayikatz Yaakov. Yaakov, wake up. Vayikatz Yaakov. And in another place, the Torah said about Yaakov, Vayechi Yaakov. We have again Ketz Chai, the letter of Yitzchak. These four words equal 2 times Rivka. It means the average value of this one of these two expression equal Rivka, the mother of Rivka. Sarah, we know that she's Yitzchak because she's the one that loved. She's really the one that was sacrificed in the Akedah, in the story of the Akedah, because she's the one that died in the sacrifice, not Yitzchak. So we see here like 4 souls that really are one, and here we see here 4 souls that really are one. Avraham, like Ishmael, Yitzchak, love Esav, they are united, like one. Alright? So now we understand why Esav can make his rabbi wise, because really deep is Yitzchak and is Avraham as well. So the only one that appear in the 2 family is Yitzchak. We have here Yitzchak and we have here Yitzchak.
Okay.
Alright, so Yitzchak is the only one that really contain all the picture. It's the only person that, like Mashiach, he's Mashiach ben David and Mashiach ben Yosef as well. It's why Yitzchak equal ben Yosef, son of Yosef. But who is the son of Yosef? Maybe it's David, the son of Yosef. Alright, so really this is like a key, a general key to understand all the game, all the Trinity, and this is like the base. We can now, after we learn the base, we can, the idea is to find who is dressing behind the masquerade of everybody in all the person in the Bible. It's always a relationship between mother and son, and somebody that kill another one, and somebody that do this, and there are all kind of Trinity in the Bible. There are all kind of relationship, and it's always the same game between this person. We just have to be able to analyze always in this story who is who, in this story who is who. Sometimes a person can be 2 different persons, like we see with Yitzchak. Alright, so this really a deep learning, but we just give an example how the story of the Torah can become more and more and more deep until we don't see anything. Until it's so much light that is all one. It's all one, and we don't know anymore who is who. So then we have to get to data. We have to put a mask, and this is a mask. This is a masaveh. All right. It means we got into data and we learn. This is a rectification. Rivka, she like camel. Sarah ate camel. She ate Arab. She didn't like Ishmael. All right.